Oh, the whole system is very expensive. It provides many billions of dollars of benefit every year and costs a few $1 billion per year to run. Right, so California is not alone in having complex and large water systems. The Pacific Northwest has a very large hydropower system and flood control system on the Columbia River and its tributaries. The Missouri River system covers 11 states, includes 11 states. It's in the middle of the country, and then it feeds into the Mississippi before it goes out to the Gulf of Mexico. Panama, with the Panama Canal system is supplied by a system of reservoirs that all need to be coordinated and managed through a range of wet and dry conditions and traffic conditions that need to have the locks raise and lower over the year. Well, I used to live up in the Pacific Northwest, so I have some direct knowledge of those. But most of those modeling projects are done in modeling land, so that's done on our computers here. I think it gives a much better understanding, more coherent understanding, integrated understanding of how the system works. It's been very useful for the students that I work with and many of the public policy kinds of studies that we have done on what's the value of increasing the capacity of reservoirs, what's the value of water conservation and water markets, increasing some facilities, maybe changing the capacities of different aqueducts, what's the cost to the rest of the system for environmental flows in the rivers of California. What's the vulnerability to drought? If the climate changes, what does that do to the operation of the entire system? Right. I mean, there's an infinite number of questions that you can get a better answer to with these kinds of models without the expense of actually trying it in the field. It's easy to do in modeling land, just with computer models and math. But to do it in reality, you have to actually build things which costs a lot more money. So I can do a computer study for a few tens of thousands of dollars. But to look at those kind of changes in reality, or to build the infrastructure to do those kind of changes, might cost billions of dollars. So we want to do it. We want to try things out in a cheap way before we invest in many millions of dollars to do this, to do the studies of the details and the permitting, and then billions of dollars to make actual changes.